24 DC Civil Office number 26. Contra by number 26, 69. Your IMS. Okay.
Si Kuya Donman kasi may social sa care. Alam mo yung social sa care committee. Kaya si may ma'am yung section na. Dito ka.
Sige, you start and ay, for me next for the evidence.
For everyone, and the next good morning, everyone. And the project also also, we acknowledge the presence on Zoom of Mr. Larry Diasis, representing what company, Larry, you are representing to? That one, okay. Okay, thank you.
Morning po sa Bids and Awards Committee, prospective bidders, ito po sa lahat. Ay, saan mo ba dito? O lahat po ba nakasabi na sa So this is a credit conference for the following: supply, delivery, installation, configuration, and commissioning of LED wall solution for the use of various services. DPWH Central Office with contract ID number 22G6006 with an ABC of 21,700,000. And supply and delivery of Amphibious Undercarriage for 14-ton class Excavator with contract ID number 23G00069 with an ABC of 16,180,000. So here's the presentation outline of this activity. Number one, preparation of bids, which include the eligibility, legal and financial documents, technical specifications, bidding forms prescribed under DPWH 6th edition of the bidding documents, and the format and signing of bids. Number two, the procurement timeline for this contract, and number three, the question and answer session. The purpose of this private conference is to clarify and address the bidders' questions on the technical and financial components of the project. So this is your chance to clarify kung ano po yung malabo sa inyo sa mga bidding documents na initial. And to ensure that the bidders fully understand the procuring entity's requirements, and to ensure that the bidders know the changes and or amendments of the bidding documents. Please take note that any statement made at the private conference does not modify the terms of the bidding documents unless such statement is specifically identified in writing as an official addendum through a bid supplemental bulletin. Private conference is an opportunity for the prospective bidders to request for clarifications about the bidding documents. BAC will respond in writing by issuing bid supplemental bulletins uploaded to the website of the DPWH and Philippines as follows. Thanks. Under the preparation of bids, we have the Class A document. This includes a valid PhilJets registration certificate, platinum membership. Take note that all documents indicated in the certificate must be current and updated. During post-qualification, the supplier with lowest calculated bid shall submit the following documents: registration certificate from Security and Exchange Commission, Department of Trade and Industry (DPI) for sole proprietorship, or Cooperative Development Authority for cooperatives or its equivalent document. Also, including the Class A documents, the mayor's or business permit issued by the city or municipal for the principal place of business, the prospective bidder is located, or the equivalent document for exclusive economic zones or areas. Also included is the tax clearance per bill number 398 series of 2005, as finally reviewed and approved by the Bureau of Internal Revenue and the audited financial statement. Pursuant to GPCB Resolution number 15/2021, for the purpose of updating the PhilJets certificate of platinum registration and membership, all Class A eligibility documents attached to the certificate shall remain current and updated. And the failure by the prospective bidder to update its PhilJets certificate of platinum registration and membership with the current and updated Class A eligibility documents covered by Section 8.2.5, the 2016 revised IRR of RA 9184 shall result in the automatic suspension of the validity of its certificate of platinum registration of membership until such time that any of the expired Class A eligibility documents has been updated. Ito po yung PhilJets registration certificate, platinum membership. Ito po yung Annex A. Kung meron pong expired dyan sa mga naka-indicate na legal documents, bale, it will result to the suspension of the validity of your PhilJets registration. So kailangan po, i-update nyo muna sa PhilJets kung ano yung nag-expire po dito. Para si PhilJets, mag-issue po siya ng panibagong certificate of registration na naka-update na po ito.
Sige.
Okay po, hindi po tayo. Next. Under the technical documents, you have your statement of all ongoing government and private contracts within the period stated in the instruction to bidder, including contracts awarded but not yet started, if any. The statement shall include for this contract the following: name of the contract, date of the contract, kinds of goods, amount of contract and value of outstanding contracts, date of delivery, and end user's acceptance of official receipts issued for the contract if completed po yung contract. Documents for ongoing clothing contracts awarded but not yet started need not be submitted but to be presented during post-qualification. Take note that non-disclosure of ongoing contracts, including awarded contracts, yet to be started coinciding with the contract to be bid shall be ground for disqualification. So ito po yung form na nire-require namin para sa statement on all ongoing contracts. Ito po yung gagawin ninyo, signed by your authorized representative. So this is the single largest completed contract similar to the contract to be bid for contract ID number 24G60026, supply and delivery, installation, configuration, and commissioning of LED wall solution for the use of various offices in the DPWH Central Office. Ang similar contract po for this project is supply and delivery, installation, and configuration of LED wall solution equivalent to at least 50% of the ABC, completed within 5 years prior to the deadline for the submission and receipt of bids. For contract ID 23G0069, supply and delivery of amphibious undercarriage for 14-ton plus excavator. The similar contract for this project is amphibious undercarriage or amphibious excavator. So ito po yung form na gagamitin natin para sa completed contract. Kung ano po yung state nyo dyan, the statement shall be supported with end user's acceptance or official receipt or sales invoice issued for the contract. Mas rin po doon sa tatlo. The bidder shall fill up and submit this form for every item to be bid and must be signed by your authorized representative. For the financial documents, you have to submit your audited financial statements, stamped receipt by the Bureau of Internal Revenue for its duly accredited and authorized institution for the preceding calendar year, which should not be earlier than 2 years from bid submission. Only tax returns filed and paid through BIR electronic filing and payment systems shall be accepted. For the NFCC computation, it must be equal to the ABC to be bid, or bidder may submit a committed line of credit from a universal or commercial bank, at least equal to 10% of the approved budget for the contract. So ito po yung formula. NFCC equals current asset, just current liabilities, times bid minus value or outstanding or uncompleted portions of the projects under ongoing contracts, including awarded contracts yet to be started coinciding with the contract to be bid. For Class B document, if applicable, a duly signed joint venture agreement in case the joint venture is already in existence, or duly notarized statements from all the potential joint venture partners stating that they will enter into and abide by the provisions of the JPA in the instance that the bid is successful. Also included in your submission is your bid security. You can submit bid securing declaration or any of the following form of bid security, such as cash or cashier's manager's check issued by a universal bank, bank draft guarantee, or an irrevocable letter of credit issued by universal or commercial bank. If issued by a foreign bank, it shall be accompanied by a confirmation from a universal or commercial bank, which is equivalent to 2% of the ABC. You may also submit a surety bond. It shall be accompanied by certification by the Insurance Commission that the surety insurance company is authorized to issue such instrument, equivalent to 5% of the ABC. Ito po yung form ng bid securing declaration to be signed by your authorized representative. Yan po yung gagamitin. So we have also the schedule of requirement, the delivery period for the supply, delivery, installation, configuration, and commissioning of LED wall solution for the use of various offices in the DPWH central office is within 30 calendar days upon receipt of approved notice to proceed. Likewise, for the supply and delivery of amphibious undercarriage for 14-ton plus excavator must be delivered within 30 calendar days after receipt of the notice to proceed. Yan po yung form. So under the technical specification statement of compliance, so tandaan po natin ito, bidders must state here either comply or not comply against each of the individual parameters of its specification stating the corresponding performance parameter of the equipment offered. The statement of comply or not comply must be supported by evidence in a bidder's bid and cross-reference to that evidence. Pag nilagay yung comply kung sa form na ibibigay ko namin, lalagay nyo yung bidder's specification ninyo, pero dapat po may kasama supporting documents. Evidence in the form of manufacturer. Ay, ituloy ko lang natin. So ito, mamaya po yung address. Evidence shall be in the form of manufacturers, an amended sales literature, and conditional statements of specification and compliance issued by the manufacturer samples, independent test data, determined as to pay. A statement that is not supported by evidence or is subsequently found to be contradicted by the evidence presented will render the bid under evaluation viable for rejection. Any statement, either the bidder's statement of compliance or the supporting evidence that is found to be false, either during bid evaluation, post-qualification, or the execution of the contract may be regarded as fraudulent and render the bidder or supplier liable for ito po yung form ng statement of compliance. Yan po yung DPWH specification. Sa rightmost side po ng bidder's specification. Pero it must be supported with evidence pag nag-apply. And it must be signed by your authorized representative. Yan po, nakalagay po lahat yung specs ng DPWH. Ganon din po sa supply and delivery of Amphibious, Undercarriage for 14-ton plus excavator. Parehas lang po yung procedure. And it must be signed by your authorized representative. For the second envelope, the financial component of your bid, it consists of original of duly signed and accomplished financial bid form and original of duly signed and accomplished price schedules. Take note that the price of the goods quoted should include all custom duties and sales and other taxes. All bid prices shall be considered as fixed prices and therefore not subject for price escalation. Bids shall remain valid for 120 calendar days from the date of the opening of bids. Ito po yung bid form. Naka-address po dapat sa DPWH yan. Tapos, pagkitin niyo po yung pangalan ng contract. And it must be signed by your authorized representative. This is the price schedule. Lahat po ng field yan dapat makilapan po ninyo. Huwag po kayong mag-miss ng mas isang field. Pag may na-miss po kayo, magiging cost po ng disqualification. So, listen lang din po ito. The format and signing of bids. Bidders shall submit their bids through their duly authorized representative using the approved forms provided in Section 8 in two separate sealed and bid envelopes, and which shall be submitted simultaneously. The first shall contain the technical component of the bid, including the eligibility requirements, and the second shall contain the financial component of the bid. Forms must be completed without any alterations to their format, and no substitute forms shall be accepted. All blank spaces shall be filled in the information requested. The bidder shall prepare and submit an original of the first and second envelopes. In the event of any discrepancy between the original and the copies, the original shall be prepared. The bidder is requested to submit one original and one copy of its bid proposal documents. So, dalawa po yung sasabit isang original at isang copy. The bid shall be signed and each and every page thereof shall be initialed by the duly authorized representatives of the bidder. Any interlineations, erasures, or overriding shall be valid only if they are signed or initialed by the duly authorized representatives of the bidder. So this is the procurement timeline for the LED wall solution. The invitation to bid was posted as October 11, 2024. Today is the private conference. And last day for the prospective bidders to submit written requests for clarifications will be until November 4, 2024. Sa Monday po, yung last day. Until 4 o'clock. Issuance of bid supplemental bulletin, if any, kung mayroon po kami babaguhin, o kung mayroon na clarifications po, ay i-issue si PA. Pupost po namin sa website on November 6, 2024. The submission and opening of bids will be on 13th November 2024. The same with the supply and of amphibious undercarriage for 14-ton class excavator. The invitation to bid was posted last October 18, 2024. Today, October 30, is the pre-bid conference. On November 4 will be your last day to submit written requests or clarifications. By November 6, the bank shall issue bid or supplemental bulletin if any. Come November 13, it will be the submission and opening of bids. Madam Chair, excuse me. Kung may mga sulat po kayo, may mga queries, dito nyo po i-address. Nakapas po yan. Picturean na lang po. So, ito na po yung questions and answer portion. Pero unahin po natin yung solid rule siguro bago yung isa. Madam Chair, can we proceed?
Okay, so you can now ask your questions if there are any. We start with the ID, for DC, 0026.
Yun na po, Marikang.
Yes, good morning po. I'm Noel from the Rainbow. Question po is regarding po sa first po is sa delivery. So, if we can extend it or relax it up to 16 days.
That's for yan.
Kunwari na-award ko sa inyo or na-award ko sa inyo. Hindi ko siya mga
Parang kung reason for the request.
Actually, sir, most of the components are order basis. So once the order comes up, alam ko yan ng mga principals natin. Then it takes time to manufacture and then shipments. So in 30 days, wala ko.
Third place.
But for the market survey,
Third place.
we are compliant with the 30 days.
May mga nakapagod.
So for now, it is only 36. Alam mo na yung implementation, nasa procurement space pa lang tayo.
The next question is dun po sa item number 1. Dun po sa size, typically flash na. Yung pong display size na 1.5 by 2.33. Yung 2.33 po ba is possible na lumaki po? Kasi medyo alanganin po yung size na 2.33. Wala po ganun cabinet size na mag-match po para sa 2.33. So, magiging offer namin is bigger than 2.33. Okay lang po. It can be 2.5, 2.4, or basta bigger po than 2.33.
Walang nakalagay minimum, walang nakalagay maximum. So fix yan. Tama nga, Director?
Tama, pero ang sinasabi na walang ganun.
Wala po kasi ganung size map. I think better if we can do the site inspection para for us to evaluate kung paano yung installation sa mga areas. Okay lang kami.
We will check na lang po yung sinasabi niyo walang ganun size. Kasi
Yes,
sa market survey namin, meron ito online. Meron silang ganun size.
Question doon po ba sa display size kasama yung lagi? Yung structure, yung display size natin or display size na as screen lang ng LED wall?
Yung screen lang yan.
Screen lang. Sa display size.
with the right control. And can we agree na yung cabinet size natin, since wala naman nakalagay dyan, at same with other supplier, I doubt po na hindi namin ma-apply yung 1.5 by 2.33 based on the panel size ng mga supplier. Or can we agree na sir, halimbawa yung 1.8, ang usual cabinet niya ay 640 by 480. Para at least, doon sa display size natin, pare-pareho po yung lalabas sa amin.
Again, sir, when we conducted yung market study, merong mga sabi na they could comply with the requirement. Gawin nyo na lang po, consent po kayo ng letter, official na inquiry, para tingnan po namin kung ano po yung details na sinasabi. Then we will conduct a study para masagot po namin sa competition ng platform. Thank you.
Sir, Brian po from iSource. Sir, may clarification na po ako dun sa zero lesson. Kung ano, kasi po, on both side po rin sir, may lesson po yung for parent protection.
Ang question sir ay,
Sa clarification ng yung zero lesson. Since sir, ang level ng process na meron po siya on both side na lesson for parent protection.
gano'n ka yung level yun, ilang millimeters na detail.
Yung sa ito naman po yung halos negligible, maliit na po yung message sa gilid. So, importante naman po, mawawala po yung parang nandiyan.
Dapat mawawala.
Yung mawawala. Pero yung gilid po, yun lang po yung meron for the over lang po.
So that's the intention of that requirement. Yeah. So kung yung sinasabi ko may maliit na border doon na negligible, again, you can write it in, you can send it in writing para ma-study lang.
More.
Hey, morning po. Morning from MediaCast. I understand po na kailangan gumawa ng letter for the inquiries, pero since this is private already, pwede po ba natin finalize na we can, or can we agree na lang na yung minimum size natin would be 1.5 by 2.33. Yan yung magiging standard natin. Tapos, siguro may mga suppliers na request na konti, pero para hindi kami mag-below the standard o yung below the required size, ang minimum natin should be 1.5 by 2.33, pero we will allow na magpas na konti regardless of the panel size na gawin.
Unfortunately, no po, kasi kahit mag-discuss tayo dito, ang official changes pa rin po will be in a form of bulletins. So kailangan pa rin namin mag-issue na either supplemental bulletin or bid bulletin. No? So that would be posted by next week, next Wednesday. Kasi meron po tayong hanggang Friday to entertain lahat ng questions po arising from this or kung meron pong mga hahabol kandahan. So we cannot finalize po today. Yun po yung nasa batas po. So kailangan may bulletin po na i-issue.
Regarding sa video controller, ano na po namin yan? Hindi na po namin okay natin. Kasi kung sa video controller or video processor, something.
May minimum ano din po yun, sir?
Kasi doon sa ano man.
Wala lang po yun doon sa first line kasi nasa bid documents po.
So, another question po dito sa item number 2, yung training room 1 and 2, ba is merong room to filing? Ito bang room na ito is magkatabi na pwedeng mag-isend or pwedeng wala eh. So, kasi po, para dun po sa yung placement ng PTC camera para dito sa kung pwede po kami maka-request ng diagram or floor plan para po.
After this, after this meeting, tama kayo kay Ms. Noemi para makita niyo yung capacity. Hindi ba? Yung ka naman. Picture naman. Mga kasama ko mamaya, pwede lang ma-access yung sa IMS, maybe yung sa CDB, but meron po kasi requirements sa office ng secretary. I-picture na lang po namin. Ano po yung picture mo? Yung paglalagay ko. Hindi ko pa ito yung mga.
Okay. So we go with the next draft. Yeah. Busy 23 GC 00069. For those joining the first contract, there are no excuse.
Sorry, kasi nag-discuss din kami mga tao. Kung anong kapag sinabi nga wala yung automatic voltage regulator, which is very important, but that includes the network. It will protect our interest. Isip yung doon na includes po tayo ng yung mga needed kahit wala.
There's a clause po sa under the miscellaneous yung technical requirements. That all accessories that's needed to make it operational should be included.
It can be operational without APR. Ang progress ng APR is to protect. Para mag-follow yung gawin natin.
Kaya nga po, kasi po, dito ba may warranty dito yan. So kung hindi yan po lalagyan ng APR, sa warranty ko, baka masisira po, pag dito ka mag-shoulder na. So, nakapapasok na.
Extra expense. When we reach sa mga compliance, yung nalalagyan natin ng APR. Maganda pa standard.
May warranty ba po yan na 3 years? Kung wala po yung sinasabi yung protection, discipline natin, really so yung shoulder.
Okay na? Next. Pwede naman may excuse yung sa first contract.
Again, kung may question po kayo na iba pa, you could email it, no? Pakita nyo na flash naman po kanila. Yung mga email address para ma-address po natin.
Until Friday.
Until Monday daw, walang Monday, kasi walang pasok na. Ano pa, ay, wala.
Second contract na question niya.
Do you have any questions, sir?
From power gate. Prepared letter. Ito ang mistake ka tayo. Address to Madam Mavi and Capricorn is director now in director for a certain specification that we want to request letter for clarification.
Sasagutin na lang po siya.
Yes.
So, hindi na kaya. Sasagutin na lang siya through the issuance of bill.
Yes, ma'am. Nandito na rin po yung mga dahilan sa namin sa clarification. This is not to demean the design of the product prepared para lang sa advantage ng in-use.
Okay.
Since may prepared kami na letter, sasagutin niyo na po yun. Kahit na hindi ko kami bumili ng big dogs. Sige po. Yun lang.
Sa online.
Maybe she will respond.
Para akong pinintao. Wala naman.
Ang mga heavy equipment, wala masyadong maraming talingin.
Okay.
Thank you very much.
Next agenda.
It's 8 minutes pa.
8 minutes pa. So,